Oh, my shitty camera straight away. Hang on. Remember, I have to press the thing back against it to make it not, what do you call it, blurry. The Gorilla Glass is coming off, I think. So yeah, just thought I'd do a bit of a daytime live stream. Wait for people to join and have a little chat. What you're doing on your Sunday then? It's Sunday today, isn't it? Oh, God. So much laying today. Yeah, most people won't know I'm on today, so let's see. Hopefully get some viewers. Oh, fuck, I'm supposed to make a coffee. Jed Ninja, how you doing, mate? Right, how you doing, Cookie? I might just put the kettle on quickly. Hang on. Yeah, I meant to do this first. You right, Len? How you doing, mate? Mel, how you doing? We've been looking at some of the meets. I don't know how far you can get about, Mel. We'll definitely be going to the Cornwall one. And in September, I think there's one in Thetford. We're going to try the Derby one, but at the minute it might not be a possibility. Shadning just said, yeah, I need a coffee. Just been up in the loft, random Christmas decorations that needed to go in. I did all that the other day. We've got a sort of spare room next to mine, and that was pretty much packed, fucking 3 foot high full of stuff. This room was tiny little room, but there was so much stuff in there. My niece kept sitting in there in this little bloody. The only little bit was about like 2 foot by 2 foot, and she was sat in there on a box. So I cleaned all that out recently, so she could at least get in there, and because she's only like 8, she would just want somewhere to sit on her own, you know, when she's on her phone or whatever. You know what I mean? Khalid, how you doing, mate? He said, "Hiya, Mike. Still loving the stuff." No, I've read half of your novel. I'm loving it. I love those pictures as well. It's great. Yeah. Renato, how you doing, mate? He said, "Did you see the new carbon bolts for the sober car?" I did. Yeah, I did. So I saw the carbon bolts. I saw the extendable stock. So yeah, that's good that they're doing options like that, because that's what people want. I love the Sobek. Just as a little warning to people, though. Now, this is quite rare, but I've heard a couple of people say that when they've shot the Sobek, the lid has popped open. So hopefully someone can develop some kind of 3D printed bit to go over it, just as like a safety. An elastic band would do it as well, but I might put an elastic band on mine now, just to, because other than that, that's a great crossbow, but it's never happened to me, and I shot it about 100 times, no issues. But I know a couple of people who shot it like twice and the lid popped open. Yeah, so it might be worth someone developing some like little catch or something. Khalid said recently got my Ramadan decorations out. Nice. When is that actually then? When actually is that then? Jed Ninja said 3D printers. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I love a bit of 3D printing stuff. It's amazing, isn't it? The stuff you can do. And it's really sort of tactile sort of stuff to hold, and it's good quality, solid. Yeah, I do like 3D printing stuff. Let me just make my coffee quickly. Only take a second. I am still here. I have a black coffee anyway, so it don't take long to sort out. Yeah, I ain't been on this weekend. I've been a bit busy. But yeah, I love a bit of 3D printing stuff. It wouldn't take a lot to make some kind of catch to stop the lid opening. As I say, even elastic band. I am around metallics at the minute. Cookie, how you doing, mate? If I didn't say hello. Khalid said, We have a big community dinner last day of Ramadan, full of curry. That sounds great. That sounds great. Saint said, the fuck room is this? It's not in my house. I'm visiting Metallic at the minute. He said, I'll never mind. Yeah, I'm visiting Metallic at the minute. She's watching her politics show, so I thought, fuck it. Get on a live stream. I can have a chat. Monetize it because there's no guns in the background. Might be able to make myself 50p today. How you doing, Rich? You right, mate? Clayton, what is your favourite knife? Fairbairn Sights fighting knife. But I also quite like any knife that has a knuckle duster on it. But I do like the Fairbairn Sights fighting knife. Cookie said, oh, good. Cheers, mate. Yeah, I'm all right. Shed Ninja said, Khalid, I bought some Nalja energy balls from the Ramadan section Tesco's. They're basically individual wrapped dates, almonds, oats, cranberries. Excellent. Yeah, that does sound quite good, actually. Yeah, we was in a shop yesterday called Spice World because me and Metallic was looking into getting. I need to get shitloads of spices for cooking, but we've been walking around for fucking ages, and I was fucked because it's been a long time since I've had since like just before Christmas, a couple of months before Christmas, I hadn't had a proper like long walk, like a couple of miles walk in my boots. So my feet was aching. I had to say to me, we're going to have a look, but I'm going to have to come back with a car because I wanted big bags of stuff. I'm not carrying all that home for miles when I'm already fucked. Saint said, oh yeah, by the way, I'm making a new account, so eventually you'll see someone else claiming to be me, and it might not be a scam. All right, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Yeah, don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Khalid said, I suggest Chinese spicy curry paste and paprika. Oh, well, that's weird thing is, we was after paprika and smoked paprika. They didn't have any in there at all of either. I was after loads. I've got like a whole, I haven't got my list in here now, but I've got a fucking, for Christmas, I asked for a great big spice rack because I do like cooking. And for years I went, I used to buy my own. When I used to work, I could afford to buy loads of herbs and spices and, so nowadays I just use what we've got. But, I've got a little bit of money. I've got, a tiny little bit of money that I can afford to spend on some herbs and spices for once. You know what I mean? All right, Saint. Yeah, I will look out for that account then. Yeah, just let me know it's you, mate. Anyway, Saint said we need to see some WC cooking when you go camping. I'll try to remember to do that because I'm going camping soon. That's why I'm at Metallics at the minute because we're prepping for that. But not yet. It's just we're prepping early because I have to bring my camping stuff here and it's too much to bring in one go. Anyway, next time we go camping, it should be like not halfway across the country. So Metallic hopefully might not be as fucked as she normally is because she's got ME and fibro. Even just the driving absolutely does her in. So like for the day you get there and the day after, she can't really do anything. So I'm, doing a lot for her, which means often I don't get as much time as I would like to do things like that. So yeah, I will. Hopefully I should get more time this time. Craig said, I understand I used to be a chef, had the best of food. I was hench just before COVID. 87 kilograms, 6'4". Yeah, yeah, nice. Nice. Yeah, no, I do. I enjoy cooking, and I do like to experiment and use a lot of herbs and spices and have some decent flavour. You know what I mean? I do like. Yeah, I'm always using as much herbs and spices because I like using an air fryer now, and that I'll always be putting stuff on. Even if it's chicken, I'll cut it open, put fucking herbs and spices in it, and yeah, just makes things a bit more enjoyable, doesn't it? Less bland. A lot of English food is quite bland because a lot of traditional English recipes are like old World War II sort of ration type things. Like your traditional things or people who didn't have a lot of money and all they've got is meat and potatoes and a little bit of veg. So you get things like shepherd's pie, and like my dad's favourite dinner was boiled mince mashed potato and peas. You know, you can't get much more bland than that, but that's what he liked. You know what I mean? Because that's what he grew up on. But yeah, I will try to do that. Richard said, remember to cook stuff for longer than 20 minutes so everyone isn't consistently getting bad cuts. I was going to have some noodles around here earlier, and they'd all gone off. They smelled like paint. They smelled like fucking paint. Hello, John. How you doing, mate? Yeah, World War II ruined English food. I think it did. It did, because you was all just on the most basic stuff. And then there's obviously people like my grandmother and that, who was a kid at that time. That's the food they grew up on and learned to cook. So it's all really fucking, bland. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right if that's what you like, but I like, I often think I must have. I don't, but I often think I must have some kind of ancestry from somewhere else, because I fucking love like Italian food and Chinese food and Indian food and all, anything other than English food, really. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's a lot of traditional English food is very bland. Don't forget to like the string liver. But yeah, pasties. But see, I find pasties have a bit too much potato in for me sometimes. So yeah, the bloody a box full of pot noodles, but not in the pot. They're fucking. Have you ever smelt gone off noodles? They smell like paint or whatever the chemical is in paint. Anyway, Mel said any food is my favourite. Well, yeah, well, exactly. But yeah, I do like what I'd call like foreign food. I just got to do something. Hang on. Oh, Dave, thank you for becoming a member. I do appreciate that. I've earned my money today. I've earned myself £2 potentially today. Thank you, Dave. I really do appreciate you becoming a member. John said, English meatballs. I'm not saying their name. And peas ain't awful. No, don't get me wrong. English food ain't terrible. It's filling and it does the job, and for a lot of people it's comfort food. But I've always liked stuff with a bit more flavour. Carbonara and wine. You'd never leave Italy. Exactly. I fucking love to get carbonara, yeah. Cleve said, I've been right next to a Cornish pasty bakery. I live in a village. Nice. Dave said, no problem, mate. Been meaning to for a while. I really do appreciate that, because as I say, YouTube is my main and really only like income, like regular. I get stuff from selling stuff, but that's few and far between, depending if I can. You know what I mean? So yeah, I do appreciate that. Now, Khalid, now you're talking. Now you're talking my fucking yes. Full English. That is fucking amazing. Yes. Pete said, hello, just did legs in the gym and a little bicep at the preacher bench. Nice. How you doing, Pete? Right, mate. John said, the little meat pies are damn good. I'm not too bad, Pete. Yeah, I'm just I'm visiting Metallic at the minute. We're prepping for some we are prepping to do some camping soon. So I've come over, bought some of my stuff. We're not going yet, but because I can't bring enough of it in one go. Because once you've got, if you're carrying like a decent sleeping bag, it's like that big. They're fucking massive. Oh, and anyone wondering, I vacuum sealed it, and I think it was Saint who said, watch out because it can damage them. Once I got it in the bag, I then let the air back out, and it puffed back out okay, but still kept it small enough to be okay to carry. So yeah, that was good. I'm glad you told me that, mate, because I didn't want to fuck it up. Shame social media censors the fun. Exactly, Cleed. All my favourite gun channels use sponsors. Yeah, well, yeah, it's I don't have like a proper sponsor. I do get sent stuff still. I've been getting sent a lot of torches recently, which I could sell. But yeah, that's what you need, some kind of sponsor. Jonathan, I usually love a good ribeye and a shoestring fried onion. Oh yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Now, said, how long you had the noodles? 2023 and 2024. I've never known them to do that, but I looked into it. It smells like paint thinner. They smell like paint thinner. What it is, certain noodles have been fried, haven't they? If they've been fried, the fat goes rancid. Fucking stinks. Properly smells of paint. It's amazing. I've never thought, yeah. No, I never have. I'll show you that. A whole box of them. They're all inedible. That's first 2024. Yeah. And they've been stored all right. Absolutely stink. Yeah, because don't get me wrong, I will eat food that's out of date. I've eaten a tin of soup, a tin of Irish stew that was 10 years out of date on a YouTube video. It's on YouTube somewhere. Yeah, it tasted a bit tinny. I was waiting for that feed. It did. It tasted a little bit tinny, but that was fine. But then tins are different, aren't they? But I thought noodles lasted, because that still says best before. But yeah, they was kept in a dark cupboard. That cupboard's got no windows, on a shelf in the box. And yeah, Richard's saying it was yeah, tinny. It did taste a bit tinny. I know I said about 100 times. But yeah, I've never smelled it. Honestly, you couldn't eat them. I'd eat out of date food, but no, because that's what my dad said. Yeah, get some of them noodles that they need eating anyway. But I can't now. No, I think what it is, Cleed, is some of them. From what I read, some noodles are just like air dried or whatever. I'm not an expert on this, and some are fried and dried that way. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, they don't normally go off, do they? Maybe it's just them. We did get a couple of other packets out of a different brand to see whether they've done it. Because I've never ever known noodles to do that, but them pot noodle ones have. So it said you can buy old Cold War rations that are about 60 years old. Oh, become a member if you eat one. All right. Send me some links first. Become a member first. You've got to do it. Tier 3 though. Tier 3 for this. Not that measly tier 1 for $1.99. I'll do a special tier 4 just for you that costs 50 quid a month. Really? Oh, Christ. No, if they're legitimately, known to be perfectly edible, I would. Just depends what price it is. That's the only problem. But yeah, remind me and I'll look into it. But if they cost a fortune, then it's not worth me bothering in the first place, is it? Took it in. I've seen a video how they're made. Oh, what, noodles? Yeah. So it's a 60-year-old spam. Nice. As long as it's definitely edible, I'd eat it. Mel said, how's the pain in the hands? You made any progress with appointments? What was like the doctors? So right now my hands aren't too bad. They hurt a little bit. I've learned now that if they hurt at all, to stop doing anything like, working. Yeah, I went to the doctors, saw a specialist, and the specialist sort of said, well, at the minute, they're not bad enough to like really progress it yet. She said they've got to be like, she didn't say these words, but she said they've got to be like fucked to really start doing anything, because she said if you start putting injections in your little finger joints, it can be detrimental to them. And then she said if we give you really strong painkillers, that's detrimental to your health as well, so you might as well not bother yet. And that's not very good, is it? But now that I know that as long as I rest them and I wear those arthritis gloves I've got, they do help. Them arthritis gloves help. And if they start hurting, don't keep doing stuff. And that's that. I have started doing a couple of projects now. So it does mean soon what I could do, as long as I only do like one a week and I don't do too much on that day that I do, it should be alright. But I just won't be able to knock stuff out as quickly as I could. Yeah, cheers for asking, man. Cleve said, how do you like your tea? I like mine red and oh wow. I don't like milk, and I find tea is too astringent without milk in, so I just have black coffee. Yeah. Saint said, all that surstroming, yeah. That I don't know about. I'm telling you, that would make my year. No, I know what that fucking surstroming is. Most people who open that start fucking puking just from the smell, don't they? But I've seen a bloke on Instagram who his whole entire thing is eating tinned fish and doing reviews on it. He managed to open that tin and eat some and fucking swallow it with just a little bit of a gag. Well, I'd say that bloke's fucking hardcore when it comes to fish. Martin, how you doing, mate? You right? And he said, flour is the worst to store. Had a few kilos in my prep pantry for about 6 months. Attracted every slug in the world. The stench was horrific. Had to replace the flooring. Fucking hell. That's horrendous, isn't it? What a shame as well. It's gutting, isn't it, though? Because Metallic was really gutted about all these noodles. Yeah, there's like a whole fucking box of them. Like fucking, I don't know, like 15 packets of them. Yeah. Shannon said, I've just remembered some flour I have in the garage, a sealed container for a smoke screen effect. I better deal with that. Fucking hell, yeah. Carlos, how you doing, mate? He said, that's thrown me. Am I late or early? You're early. Yeah, don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Dave said, I wouldn't recommend those cortisone injections. Had one in my foot, was the worst than being stabbed. Yeah, well, she reckoned in your little joints, it's probably not worth it yet. Yeah, fish surstroming, that's surstroming, yeah, however you'd say it. Yeah, that's the fish, the fermented fish that makes most people gag as soon as they open it. Thanks, Dave. Yeah, I'm going to leave it for now. Like, my hands are hurting ever so slightly now, but it's not so bad I can't do stuff. Mel said, good stuff, mate. Sounds better to manage the pain than going down the quick shot. Well, exactly. And she said, at the minute, it probably wouldn't help much. So, yeah. It was a bit gutting. She even said, I feel like really, I'll let you down because I can't do anything. Yeah. But, yeah. If I manage the pain, those gloves, see, right now, I've put my gloves on, but I've left them in the other room. That's right. But, yeah. They do help. Saint said, when you streaming next? So I might do random daytime streams, I don't know, for a little bit, but next weekend. I'll be back on next weekend, yeah. Well, I say that. I'm not sure. If not next weekend, definitely the weekend after, though. Carlos said, is there a watershed on, as you're not 9 p.m. yet? Nah, I am, because I've been visiting Metallic, I just, at night, we've just been watching films and stuff like that, yeah. Nah, I'll be back to normal soon. We finished watching The Terror the other day. I've already seen The Terror, and it happens that she's already seen it as well. But I really like that programme. If you've never seen The Terror, go on to Channel 5, catch-up thing, and watch it. It's a fucking excellent programme. And it's based on sort of true events. Although, like, half of it is fictionalised. The true events are that it was the Terror and the Erebus ships were trying to find the Northern Passage, weren't they? And then they got like stuck in the ice, and then everyone just disappeared. Died. They might not have died, no one knows. They all disappeared anyway. And that's where the story ends in real life. So in the TV show, The Terror, it's a fictionalized event of what happens after they get stuck in the ice. And it's really fucking good. If you've not seen The Terror, I'd say it's one of the best TV shows I've seen for fucking years. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Set in like 1845 or something. Yeah, based on a true story. It's true that the story is... Hang on. It's true that the story is a story, and it's real. No, you know, the people are real, like the characters in it were real people. They are real people. And the Terror was a real boat, you know, and the Erebus, and they really did get stuck in the ice, yeah. But no one knows what happened to them afterwards, so someone's come up with an idea after. It's a fucking good programme. Get watching it, please. Don't forget to like the stream. So yeah, what are you lot doing on your Sunday? So in a bit, me and Metallica got to ring up and book this camping stuff we're doing. There was something else we've got to do. I think it's just we've got to do some... Me and Errol's doing some random shit, you know. Oh, Carlos said... No, Sobek. What? When's the next Sobek video? Is that what you meant? I don't know. I'm not going to read that. Is there a... I don't know. Right again, Carlos. But Sobek video, I'll do one soon. Hello, Pro Dracula. How you doing? Pete said, just a bit £140 foreskin troll. Oh, God, fucking hell, yeah. Oh, Christ, yeah. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. So there will be there'll be a Sobek accessories video coming on maybe in a couple of days. I can't remember. It might be tomorrow. I don't think so. I've uploaded some shorts and some full videos soon. Not soon. Yeah, I've uploaded them to come on soon. When I get home, I'll do some Sobek shooting because I do want to shoot it, so I'm trying not to fucking sneeze. Where are we? Saint said, this will make you laugh. Went on eBay and got some 01 steel for £9. Thought I got a good deal until I realised I bought 125mm yeah, I've done that same thing, Saint. Yeah, you thought it was like 12 centimetres by, yeah, and it was 1.2 centimetres by 3 centimetres. I've done the same fucking thing. When I've looked, it was my own fault. Bastard, innit? I've done that with brass. No, I think a bit of aluminium, and it turned out like that big, and I was expecting it to be like that. Dave said, I put off getting a Sobek, got the EK Jag 2, hopefully get a Sobek later this year. Yeah, well, they'll be available for a while, wouldn't they, Dave? It's worth getting. I really like the Sobek for what it is. But yeah, I might start putting a little band on the arm to stop it opening just in case. Richard had not been up to much, been designing my flight bow. Finally, I finalised the design, just a lot of aluminium cut out. Yeah. Are you doing like the whole thing then, Rich, yourself? Pete said, make myself laugh. Just remembered that fucking troll wave thing. Pete said, neck knife size, if you're lucky. Yeah, well, 3 centimetres by 1.2, yeah, maybe. One of those tiny little fucking... What do they call them? There's a name for that. It's not neck knife. There's like a thumb knife in it. Is it called a thumb knife? They're about that long. They've got a tiny little handle with 3 holes in. Is it called a thumb knife? I don't know. Yeah, I think me and Metallica just having a sort of lazy day today. We had a long old walk yesterday. Is it called toothpick? Yeah, something like SAS type. Yeah, SAS or OSS type stuff. Yeah, that kind of stuff, Pete, yeah. But they're about that long, about that wide, double-edged, and handles just enough to hold with your tip of your thumb, essentially. That is a pink wall behind me. Yes, it is, Carlos. Yes. I'm sat in Metallic's kitchen right now. She's just watching politics. Jay said fun dagger. That's it. Yeah, that's the ones I'm thinking. How you doing, Jay? You right? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, SOAS. Yeah. Is that pink wall real? Hang on. I could do something here. I don't know if I want to though. No. It's gonna do like a green screen myself out. Yeah, fuck it, let's not bother. I'll mess around with something to fuck it up somehow. Do not forget to like the stream. There's 18 people watching, 16 likes. So yeah, I might be on this weekend as normal. If not, I'll be on the weekend afterwards as normal. And then when we're camping, I'll try and do some live streams and, you know, do some cooking videos and yeah. All right. Maybe I even live stream it. Just depends. The problem is, it just depends how fucked I am, because depending on how long we've driven and all stuff like that, when we get there, Metallic is absolutely shattered. So I've then got to put the, you know, if we've got 2 tents, put both tents up, set everything up, you know, which is fine. That's the deal. That's what we do. But then I'm fucked as well. So yeah. And then often I can't even be asked to do anything then, apart from the stuff I have to do. You know what I mean? But yeah. But hopefully it might not be quite as sort of knackering as it normally is, because we're not doing really long drives. Because a 3-hour drive, if she does a 3-hour drive, that's it. She's done for like a day and a half, sometimes 2. And well, technically I can drive, but she wouldn't even if I could drive and like all that, she wouldn't let me drive the car anyway. Carla said, I'm off camping next Saturday, doing a challenge, no tent, no sleeping bag, plenty of alcohol. What the fuck you gonna like make a shelter and sleep in that then? No, I'm trying to pick that up. You know the best way to do it, don't you? If you've got if the deal is spend a night in the woods, no equipment, just fucking stay awake all night and then go home in the morning. Yeah. Oh, gosh. That sounds good though, Carlos. Does sound good. Nice. Yeah. So I could have borrowed one of Metallic's tents, but I'd like to take my own, because I just, you know, I've got a tent. I'd like to use my tent that I bought. You know what I mean? I did get a slightly bigger one, because my original tent was like my bug out tent, which was small enough in a way to. It's a bug out tent, so you can sort of hide in it. It's only about fucking 3 foot high, but maybe not even that. But once you're in it, you're fucking touching the sides and the top, because it's like a 1-man. So I got like a 2-man tent that stands about 4 foot high. I could get changed in that, because the small one I couldn't. You couldn't do anything in it, and you need to get undressed and shit sometimes in a tent. So yeah, slightly bigger one. But as I say, my tent I bought originally was purely as a bug out tent, so I needed something small that I could transport. Yeah. So yeah, I've had to bring over my sleeping bag and tent, because you've got to remember, when I come over here, I've got to bring my tent. Hang on. When I come over here, I have to bring clothes as well. You know, while I'm here. I normally just bring like a little duffel bag thing. So I've had to put the duffel bag in this bigger bag, my tent, my sleeping bag, and yeah. So I've got to go back and get some more. And then we'll go camping a bit later on. What's the weather like where you lot are? I ain't seen no new comments for a while. Has everyone gone or something? I don't even know if I've got this on fucking Top Chat, or I don't know how you do it now. How do you get this on Top Chat? Mildly overcast. Yeah, a bit like that, yeah. Yeah, I don't even know he'd even do top chat, live chat thing now. What's that? Oh, here we go. All messages. So sorry if I've missed anyone's comments. Carla said, a couple of survival blankets, a fire in the middle, hopefully. It'll be okay. Well, exactly, mate, exactly. Yeah, thank you, Rich. Yeah, don't forget to like the stream, everyone. It all helps. It all helps. Because then it all helps. We watched Terror, finished the Terror last night. We also watched Never Ending Story. Oh, God. I'll have to go and see whether she's finished her programme in a bit because we've got some stuff to do. Yeah. To the winch once, yes. Yeah. Metallic had to keep telling herself to be quiet because she kept shouting things out. Just as it was about to happen. Carlos said, have you seen Carlos, the new 28 years later film? No, but we might go and watch that in the cinema if we've got time. Yeah. Obviously that's where you would watch it, but because it's only in the cinema. No. But we went and asked yesterday what times it was. We nearly watched it yesterday, but we'd already been out all day. I think we would have been fucked if we'd gone and watched that. I saw the other one in the cinema. Yeah, we might watch it soon. We might watch it soon if we get a chance. Let me know what you think. I will. Dave said, I've not seen Neverending Story, been meaning to since the 80s. Yeah, watch it. It's worth a watch. It's worth a watch, Dave. I had seen it before years ago, but I haven't seen it for like 20 years, so I couldn't remember it. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah, I'll definitely let you know what I think, Carlos. What did you all do last night? Did you have to do other things because I weren't on last night? Spoiler, Dave, the film does end. Well, I was going to joke to Metallic that for a film called Never Ending Story, it didn't last very long. But I thought if I say that, she'll probably tell me to fuck off. So. Yes, I held my tongue last night. But I was planning it. I'll tell you what I got, though. If anyone can remember us talking about it. Unopened. So I can do a parody of Super Cass. You know the film Cass. Sorry, that was very close up to the camera. You know the film Cass. Well, we're gonna do Super Cass, or I drink Kestrel Super and try and make the can fly or something. I don't know. We'll think of something. Rita said, I noticed a few things in Elden Ring in the Neverending Story. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I still need to buy that game. I'll get round to buying that. Has it got an easy mode, though? Well, that's the kind of game you can level up anyway, isn't it? So, at least to have a chance of things. And it's open world, so if you get a bit bored or can't do something, you can always go and have a look somewhere else, can't you? Does look good. I've watched people play that. I'm still playing Skyrim at the minute, though. Probably got a good fucking 100 more hours to play of that yet. I must have done over 100 by now. I've done two main story missions. I don't bother, I just do everything else. Ted Ninja said, Dragon Slayer 1981 movie has been uploaded in full to YouTube. All right, I'll look into that. Then can you link it to me, Ted Ninja? I'll probably find it easy enough anyway. Or it might be worth messaging me. Just so at least I remember, because by the time I go off this, I won't bloody remember. Right. If Metallic doesn't come in and mention that we've got stuff to do, I'll go off at when this has been on for an hour. Thank you, Shedney. Yeah, email me, mate. Richard said Moonveil Katana and Mimic Tear Summon makes Elden easy. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I've got to go find those first though. But yeah. I'm not into playing games on like the hardest settings. I do like playing games, and you don't want them too easy. But I don't know. I want to play a game and enjoy it, not be frustrated. I don't need a challenge in my life. Fucking life's challenging enough as it is. Oh, gosh. But yeah. But I know like the nature of what the Elden Ring like games are and that, yeah. I thought you love forced stealth. Forced stealth in a game will actually make me stop playing it, as you know, Rich. I gave up. I fucking love the Final Fantasy games. Final Fantasy 14 had an instant game over stealth bit. So literally, you're going across this bridge, and if a guard sees you, that's it, game over. I fucking stopped playing it. And I won't buy any of them anymore now. Fucking hate it. Dave said, "Gotta go, start dinner." Cat's like, "Take care, Dave. Thanks for joining in, mate. Thank you for becoming a member. I really do appreciate that. See you later, mate. Yeah, gonna have a nice dinner. See you later, mate." What other films did I have? We've got a couple of, so we might watch 28 Years Later, Bone Temple in cinema. Finished The Terror. Our plan was to watch Neverending Story because I hadn't watched it for years. She wanted me to watch it. What's the other ones? There's a couple of others. 2 other films we was going to watch. I can't fucking remember what they are now. I've got my list in here. No, I don't know. Anyone know any good films that are easy to watch out there at the minute? No, I'll watch anything, but sometimes I do prefer to watch new things. I did suggest watching Smile 2, which I've seen Smile 2, but Metallica hasn't, but she didn't really fancy it. She likes horror. She loves gory fucking horror. Smile 2 is pretty good. I found Smile 2 was a little bit easier to follow than the original one. There's too much shit going on in the original one. Not that it's a bad film, but I think Metallica said she didn't like Possessor. I think it's amazing. Oh, I loved Possessor that she had ninja, and so did Mark. Yeah. I can't remember. I think what it was, she liked the gore, like that first fucking stab in the neck is fucking amazing. That's filmed in such a way that almost seems real, don't it? Yeah, amazing. She likes the gore, but she don't really like anything as soon as it's fucking sci-fi related. As soon as she hears like it's sci-fi related in some way, that's it. She's done. I don't know why. Yeah. That was made by that's Brandon Hopkins, isn't it? Not Brandon Hopkins, Brandon Cronenberg. That's David Cronenberg's son, isn't it? Yeah, is it Brandon Cronenberg? Yeah, it's Cronenberg's son, isn't it? BMF, how you doing? It's an old watch. Wolf Cop. All right, I'll look into that one. I think I vaguely know of that. Yeah, the visuals in Possessor. And I really like the woman in it as well. I like her in anything. Apart from Jack and Alice, which really fucking pissed me and Metallica off. That was fucking frustrating watch that was. Netflix, The Rip, I've heard of that. Yeah, that's a new one, isn't it? Yeah. All right, we ain't got access to Netflix here, Carlos, sadly. Yeah. But yeah, Possessor, I know Malk absolutely loved that as well. But yeah, the visuals fucking great in Possessor, and that neck stab at the beginning, it's not really a spoiler, this happens in the first 5 minutes. It's fucking mental. It's great. Yeah. Yeah, I really like Possessor. Yeah, no, she didn't like it. She liked the gore, She likes that kind of stuff, but as soon as there's any certain type of science fiction element to it, she just ain't interested anymore. But I loved it. I've got access to free Amazon, so not Amazon Prime. Oh, fuck me. My finger's stuck then. Free Amazon, Disney. Fucking Disney has nothing on it. It annoys me because I pay fucking... So I bought Disney to watch... I can't remember what it was, but it was to watch... it was to watch that fucking Alien Earth, which I didn't like. I didn't like that. I really wanted to, because I fucking love all the Alien films, but I didn't like Alien Earth. It was too sort of... It was too contradictory and changing the story to the originals so that nothing made sense in my mind. And I know it's supposed to be in that sort of... It is canon, isn't it? But it don't make sense because they've got better technology then, unless it all gets wiped out at the end, I don't know. But there's better technology then than there is 300 years later. And, you know, technology very rarely goes fucking down and up, you know. Anyway, couldn't watch Alien Earth. It irritated me, and there was too many fucking weird, contradictory bits that didn't make sense in my mind. Anyway, so that's why I bought Disney. Fucking Disney never has anything on it. Yeah. So then he said, oh yeah, good point about the tech. Yeah, for me, that sort of spoiled it, that they had better tech then than there was 300 years later. And it didn't make no sense. But it looked good. The other thing is, this might be because if I watch films with Metallic, you know when you watch a film with someone else or TV show when you're with someone else, you're a lot more critical about things. I'll let things go a lot more if I watch them on my own. So yeah, better tech on my soap bag. There you go, there's an advert. There's an advert. I'll give you AIDS, and yeah, there's better tech on my soap bag. But yeah, it didn't make any sense, and it was, I don't know. It did make sense, but it was starting to make you question things that didn't need questioning. Yeah, fucking Disney. So I paid for like £5 a month Disney, and then said I couldn't afford it anymore. So they let me have, I think, 3 or 4 months at £3.50 each. But I don't mind doing that. That's not so bad. I could just about afford £3.50 a month. But I think next month that's stopping. But the problem with Disney, there's plenty of Disney shit if you want to watch it, but like their horror section, there's like fucking 50 fucking films on there. I've seen them all. There's nothing on there now. Oh well. Hands hurt a little bit. Yes, I was watching it saying, oh, that was A. Dickinson. Yeah, I forget he's in there. Did you finish it all, Shed Ninja? You know, I heard a lot of things about it, but yeah, me and Metallic got 4 episodes in, and we just stopped, and I never really... She never fucking does that. She will watch something that she absolutely fucking hates if she started it. Yeah. Even if she hates it, if she starts it, she'll fucking finish it. But she didn't that. Pete said, got to watch Samurai Cop again. It's crazy. I've never seen that one. I've got that bookmark though. Yeah. I'll tell you what you lot would like. And I've never seen the film to it yet. Kung Fury. The Kung Fury film's out now, isn't it? I'm sure it is. Is it Kung Fury? It is Kung Fury, isn't it? Yes, football. I don't know what that comment's meant to say, mate. Please write it again. Yeah, they're gone. I don't know what that was even supposed to mean, Peach, but yeah, fuck it. Cheers. Jenny said, yeah, I finished it. It was more like reading the Dark Horse comics of aliens in the late night. No, fair enough. Fair enough, yeah. As I say, if I'd have watched it on my own, I probably would have watched all of it. But because I tend to not be so critical of stuff when I watch them on my own. And that's when I watch them with Metallic, because you're sort of talking to each other while you're watching it, and one will say, "Oh yeah, what's that fucking shit," and then you'll agree, and and you get more into sort of criticising these things. Then what I mean? Yeah, I couldn't stand it. Fuck, really annoyed me. There was a couple of bits that really fucking pissed me off. But I have heard, I think Tactical said he liked it. Persia liked it. Carlos said, got to go, Mike. Out for Sunday dinner with the family. 10 of us, all kids and 20 plus. I'll be properly paying. I'm properly fucking paying. Take care. Take care, Carlos. Hope it don't cost you too much, mate. See you later, mate. Yeah, have a nice dinner out, all of you. See you later, mate. Fucking hell. Pete says, some films you need to watch in a group and rip the piss out of it. Well, exactly. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yes, and I can... It depends, don't it? How you're watching something or why you're watching something. Because I often watch a lot of films in Metallic, but yeah, I'll get into a film a bit more on my own, and I'm less critical on my own. I'll let things go on my own that I wouldn't if I was watching with her, if that makes sense. Peter, have you seen all the John Wick films? They made a new one not long ago about a female assassin. I haven't seen any of the John Wicks, but it's not because I don't want to. I just haven't. Maybe I'll wait one day to get them all on a box set. Yeah, Ballerina, isn't it? With what's her name from Blade Runner 2049 or whatever the number is. Yeah, Anna Diamas or whatever her name is. Yeah. But I do want, because I like those kind of films. Who doesn't like Keanu Reeves? And there looks like there's a lot of good actors in there. I know Ian McShane's in it. He's always good. Yeah. I do want to watch them. I haven't ever got round to them yet. I'll probably save them. Sometimes, especially if there's series of films, I like to save them, and especially with series as well nowadays. I don't hardly watch any series now until they've finished completely, so that I know that they at least fucking end. Because there's nothing worse. Two reasons I don't watch any fucking TV series now when they're being shown is I've always got that fear that they're going to get cancelled halfway through a fucking series or something, and then you never get an end. Or, what was the other thing? Oh, the other thing is having to wait a year between series on a fucking cliffhanger. Fuck that shit. So yeah, I'll tell you what I will watch now. Stranger Things. I will watch Stranger Things because I could watch that a couple a night, and I could probably be done with the whole thing in about 2 weeks, and I'll probably fucking love it because there's no breaks. You're just in it, fucking immersed in it for like 2 weeks. Fucking Ash versus the Evil Dead. I think I used to watch the whole fucking series in one night. Because I think there's they're only half an hour episodes for Ash vs. Evil Dead, and there's 10 of them, I think, something like that. But you could eat 6 hours a night, and you're done with a series. Yeah. But yeah, that's the only one I can think of at the minute. The Boys. I want to watch The Boys, but I'm waiting for that. That's finishing soon, isn't it? The Boys looks fucking great. It does look amazing, but I'm gonna wait till that finishes. Yeah, I don't like waiting for waiting a year between series and stuff like that. It drives me mad. Yeah, but yeah, they do look good. The John Wick films do look good. I can't remember. There was 4 films I wrote down that me and Matata was going to take the opportunity, because she doesn't have access to Netflix. And there's a couple of things that we can't watch together because we both don't have the thing to watch it on. So certain films are easier to watch when we're together because only one of us has access to Because she's into Frankenstein. She's read the Frankenstein books and all that, and anything related to them. So when she's around mine next, we're going to watch that Netflix Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein. Keep getting tempted to watch it anyway. I fucking love his films. I don't think Guillermo del Toro hasn't done a lot of like his sort of more scary horrors for a while, has he? I think he's done what I'd say he's a bit like Peter Jackson, and this isn't a bad thing, but it means both of them, when they started out, they would do horrors or similar type films, 18s, and they'd be, Peter Jackson's was more gory comedy sort of horrors. Guillermo del Toro's was often very fucking sad, scary horrors. But then the more famous they get and the more successful they get, they've started going on to bigger projects that are more sort of widespread, and they're still fucking, like Lord of the Rings is fucking amazing. But I would prefer to watch another film of his like Brain Dead or Bad Taste or Meet the fucking Feebles. Meet the Feebles is amazing. Yeah, I'd like them to go back to how their original, what I knew them for. You know what I mean? Yeah, but you can't blame them because they're also they're successful enough now that they can do like their dream films, like Lord of the Rings and yeah. Right, I'll be going off in a couple of minutes. Nearly everyone's fucked off anyway. 4 of you watching now. Just the hardcore 4 are watching now. Should be cool. I was thinking about a new channel the other day. I might do the fabled DVD collector. I could do a video every day where I just get a DVD down and talk about it. And then the next day, I got fucking, I got at least 1,000 videos, over 1,000 videos I could do. Oh shit, I keep hitting my fucking elbow. It's just the one where I fucking fucked it up when I fell over trying to pick Metallic up one year and fucking smashed my fucking elbow in. I had a bruise like that big. Sure, I actually chipped a bit in my elbow. So yeah, I'm going off in a couple of minutes. I do appreciate people watching. They've been good. It was nice to have a little chat and get some views out there. I ain't going off just yet though, but I will go off when it hits an hour, because me and Metallic have got a few things we need to do. Oh, tell you what I did buy though. You might find it interesting. Went around some charity shops. I didn't get these from a charity shop, but while we was out at charity shops, I was planning on getting some new shot glasses because ours keep getting broken. So I bought these. £3. Yeah, they're right in there, Peach. Yeah, it's £3 for 5. Look a bit different, isn't they? Yeah, bit different. Different colours. You got green, purple, blue, pink, orange. Sorry, there you go. Yeah. Yeah. Something different, isn't it? And £3, I can afford £3. So what's everyone up to for the rest of the day then? Hello Dave, thank you for subscribing. I do appreciate that, mate. Yeah, I won't be on for much longer, but yeah, I do appreciate that, thank you. Turn them into candles for Halloween. Yeah, that's a good idea. Dave said, I'm a liver transplant survivor of 5 years, can't drink. I'm here for the weapons. Yeah, no, fair enough. I don't have one I can show you at the minute. Let's look through Metallic's drawers, shall we? Oh, not like that. The best I can do is that. Well, I'm glad you're okay after your liver transplant, Dave. You know, that's a serious thing to go through, isn't it? Yeah. Well, thank you for joining. I do appreciate that. Yeah, I better. I'll tell you what. I'll go and check with her. Give me a minute. Hang on, hold on. Well, I didn't know if you wanted to start that stuff yet. I'm coming in. Well, I'll see if there's more people, I'll stay on for a bit. Cheers. He's already doing it. He's already been doing a lot of research. I was just supposed to be in there helping her. Oh, I might stay on for a little bit longer. Don't forget to like the stream. What would you lot like to talk about? What do you want to talk about? So, that cookery that I did the clean up for, was quite a nice original cookery, I think. When I said about doing a traditional sheaf for it, what I meant was, if you look up the reason I didn't want to do the original sheaves, not that I don't want to, it's just the one in my head is just literally 2 pieces of wood carved so the blade goes in it, and then a thin piece of leather wrapped around it, sewn down the back, and then a little fucking bit at the top. That's it. Nothing else. And that's so sort of basic, and yeah, I don't know. I just think it looks boring, and in my head I could make something really fancy from a nice bit of leather and potentially a couple of pouches and whatever, and some nice rivets, and yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I fancied doing something a bit different, because everyone had originally said, "Oh, I should do a traditional sheath," but yeah, I don't mean like ones with like metal bits on, and you know, because I wouldn't say that's a traditional one. The ones with like metal bits. They might have a leather chap on the end, but that's it. They don't have any, because I've had ones that have had like straps that go around, and Felix says, "Fuck them, mate." Exactly. Voting, I've never heard of it. I've never ever heard of actually going with the vote. I've done a vote twice now, and I've ignored them. That's it. That's what you have to do. You have to let the people think they have some kind of power, but they have none. And you have to show them that they have none. Crying on it, didn't mate. He said kydex for one side and leather for the other side. Oh, yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, that could be an option. Could be. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you let them think. Let them think they've got some power and some kind of, that they're doing something. And then at the last minute, you snatch it away. No. Yeah, this is not a democracy. I decide what goes on. Oh, God. The people? Who the fuck are the people? Kind of both sides with leather at the top, one side. Yeah, maybe. No, I think both those are valid ideas. But no, I think I'm going to do a really nice leather, just standard leather cookery sheath. And I think it'll be different, because no one will have one like it, or not traditionally. But then if you go on to like the cookery house, they do like flat leather sheaths on them now. Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you what, he said you need some croc skin or something. I'll tell you what you can do. I can't remember if it's actual crocodile skin or not, but you can get like veg tan leather that's had like a crocodile skin effect like tooled into it, But I think on that place, I think it's JW Leather, where I get my leather sides from, and I'll never go back to buying small bits ever again now. 150 quid for a bit of leather. That's with the postage, because the postage is about 20 quid. I think altogether it's 126 quid for a piece of leather as big as a duvet cover on a fucking single bed. It's as bigger than a door. Yeah. Never ever go back to buying small bits. It's a fucking rip-off. But anyway, JW Leather may actually do actual crocodile leather and stuff like that. But if not, see, you could get the imprinted stuff, and it's, I don't know how, like all different leathers and shit have different thicknesses, don't they? I don't know how thick that like crocodile stuff is, if it's thick enough to use on its own, or if you'd have to back it with leather anyway. And if you have to back it with leather anyway, you might as well get a bit of fucking leather that's imprinted, don't you? But yeah, if you get some exotic shit, I'll make sure to get some. Yeah, make a stamp tool. Oh, the stamp tool. Have you seen my new stamping tool, Pete? Yeah, but yeah, I'll look into it. If you remind me, send me a message somewhere, Pete, today, and then I'll add it to my actual proper list. And I'll look up if JW Leather. I think they do, though. I think they do actually do proper, like crocodile and shit like that. Yeah. All I want to do is do it bigger, leather. Okay. Oh, God, yeah. Yeah. Oh, if I can get some exotic leather, I'll make sure you get some. Oh, thank you, Pete. Yeah, sorry, I read that wrong. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Let me know. Because we could always sort of, if it's expensive, we could always go half and half or something. You know what I mean? It's worth looking into. This, that. Yeah, but I have too much shit to fucking do. I have to have a list. Hello, Mother Duck. How you doing, mate? You right? How's your day going? I'm guessing it's about 5 or 6 o'clock where you are, because you're an hour ahead of us, aren't you? Yeah, I thought I'd do a stream. I didn't do one over the weekend. My aunt was watching her politics stuff. I'm supposed to be helping her research camping, but she said it's all right at the minute. I just got back home. Where you been then, Mother? 5:50. Yeah, so you're an hour in front of us, aren't you? Yeah, but honestly, Pete, remind me, and I'm pretty sure JW Leather do Swindler's List. That's fucking great. I'm pretty sure JW Leather do that kind of stuff, and all right prices as well. Yeah, I'll always buy sides now, or full cow. But obviously, when you get a box that's like fucking 6 foot fucking tall, like that, with it wrapped up in it, Are you back from work, are you, Mother? Nice. I'm working right now. I've got my Swiss tool in my wallet right now because I don't think it'll fit in my tin, but it would fit in my pocket there. But I thought I'd put it in my wallet as a little backup. If I've got it in my wallet, it's a little backup then to go with the other stuff. Yeah, the Swiss card or whatever they're called. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Come on and have a little chat with us. Yeah, dark in here now. It doesn't look like from that, but yeah. It's quite chilly, isn't it? Is it cold where you lot are? It's cold here. So yeah, we'll be doing some camping soon. I will definitely film that. I'll try and get a bit of cooking stuff for yeah, hard nips. Level of cold. It is, isn't it? It certainly is. Yes. I noticed that I was taking a picture of my t-shirts from Metallic because I wanted to show them my new t-shirt I bought. And I noticed those two, they weren't that big, but there's two little things poking out. Them little cans I bought was alright. Did you see them, Peach? They're quite dear. I think they're from Aldi or Lidl. The little espresso thing and the margarita thing. £2 each. But they're nice just to try. Just to was it a what? No, it was not a what. Take care, Shed Ninja. Nice having you on, mate. I'll see you later. Hope you have a nice day, mate. See you later. I will piss off eventually. It's just Metallic said she was already doing it, the research in the camp, and she seemed to be alright, so I'd only be sat there anyway. Trying to think what else I'm up to soon. So yeah, the videos that I've uploaded a couple of shorts videos. I've edited a couple of like longer videos into shorts. Pete said I'll come down off my funny high right now. No more joke. Nah, that's all good, Pete. Oh, that's funny. Oh, fuck's sake. I feel half asleep at the minute. I've not really woke myself up properly today. Yeah, I can't believe them noodles are completely fucking bizarre. Honestly, they smell like paint. It's insane. But yeah, supposedly the fact if some noodles are fried and then that goes off. What was your cocktails you was having recently, Peach? I had some Grey Goose the other day. I've never actually had Grey Goose. And I will be honest, that I'll drink anything. I don't give a fuck what it is. There's a couple of drinks I won't drink purely just because I won't drink White Lightning or Frosty Jacks, that kind of cider, because the hangovers it gives me are fucking horrendous. Like 3-day in bed hangover, like you're fucking dying. So I won't do that, and I won't drink Malibu, but I'll drink pretty much anything else. So I often drink cheap vodka, and most of the time I just think vodka's vodka, but I must admit I did think Grey Goose did taste cleaner than your average cheap vodka. He said, "Oh, that was a secret one from Wasteland Weekend." Nice. All right, you have to tell me secretly then. Yeah. But yeah, them little cans was quite nice. I suppose £2 for something that's 14.9% and like 1.9 units. That's not that bad. No. I've got a couple of these left over. I've not really been drinking a lot. I drank so much over Christmas, it was sort of doing my head in a little bit and making me go a bit mental. So it's nice to just be completely normal in the head, you know what I mean? It does. If you drink too much, it starts to addle your fucking brain. And I'm lucky enough that I'm aware of that and then stop. Whereas, you know, if you're heavily addicted to it, you don't anyway. But, you know, after a while, I do become aware that I'm like thinking of things I wouldn't normally think about, or you know what I mean? Oh God! What are you up to later then, Pete? You up to anything later in the day today? Are you going to Wasteland Weekend this year? Are you gonna? If you would like, do you want me to make you the leather get up that whatever his name is, Lord Homunculus wears? Oh God! You get the leather fucking Y fronts, and I can make you some leather straps. Oh, nice. Well, I'm glad you're going, Pete. I'm glad you're going. Yeah, we should be going. Yeah, nice. All right. Good. I'm glad. I shall look forward to it for you. You know. Yeah, that's great. Have you been like getting stuff ready for it and all that, or do you not need to yet? Oh God, you got day off today. What do you do on your day off, Pete? Sit on the computer. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That's what I'd be doing. Pete said, "Yeah, make me a sexy harness rig thing. I'll do it, Pete. I'll make that. I got to make metallic like a harness type thing for doing her weights. Yeah." You make one out of make one temporarily out of like webbing, and I'll transfer that into leather for you. Make sure it's got some rings around your nipples. Oh, gosh. Thing is, you could probably make some decent money off that kind of stuff, and I could definitely make that kind of stuff as well. And the only reason I sort of don't is because I'm not. You could easily get in with that community and do it. Mike, how you doing, mate? You alright? How you doing, mate? Yeah, right. Well, yeah, Etsy, even simpler. That's it. You know, I was thinking like going on like some of these like websites you can go on and like, yeah, but Etsy even easier, isn't it? Even easier. I can't believe them bastards chucked me off. I fucking chucked me off because my quivers weren't handmade enough. Literally couldn't get any much more handmade. And I can't make the fucking codex. They just expect me to fucking make the codex by hand and dig in the garden for fucking whatever would make the plastic. Digging up oil to refine to make plastic out of it or something. I don't know. Fucking mental. Yeah, you couldn't get more handmade. I reckon someone had complained or something. You know, because it didn't make sense. And one of the most fucked up things was they held my money for like 9 months. I think it was 200 days. And for us, lots of snow and about -10 degrees. It's a mess. Yeah, I'd heard. I was watching like a weather thing for America last night. Pete said, didn't melt the tyres down for the plastic and the rubber bands. Yeah, I didn't source the fucking rubber from some trees and then vulcanize it into actual fucking stretchable rubber. Yes. Didn't invent the crossbow bolt, no. And I didn't fucking smelt and fucking forge the steel tips either. Yes, what a fucking disgrace. What a lying bastard I am that I said my fucking quills are handmade. I deserve to be chucked off, don't I? Honestly, I couldn't believe that. Couldn't fucking believe it. That put me off Etsy for a long time. I often don't want to buy. Like, I'll only buy off there now, so if I absolutely have to. Yeah, it really fucked me off, they did. Such a shame. But I don't know why they did it. Don't know why they did it. Where was I? Yeah, me and Metallic was watching American weather last night because we got multiple friends over in America. But Penny in the Drop to come on here and sent Metallic a video of like a live update of what is this bloke shows a map of America and people are sending in their information and often like live videos of like what's going on in the weather over there at the minute. Yeah, quite chilly in the UK. Ain't that bad though. I'm hoping it doesn't snow when we go camping, but at the same time, I think that'd be quite cool. It'd be cold, but I got a good enough sleeping bag. And there's always, the thing is, like, the kind of places we camp, even if my tent, like, leaked, it's not the end of the world and I ain't going to die. You know what I mean? I could, if at a push, I could go and sleep in my dad's car. You know what I mean? Or in Steve's van or something with the heater on. I'm not going to die. But so it would be quite fun, I think, to sleep in a tent when it snows, or if it snowed. But yeah, chance of it snowing. You never know in the UK. It's fucking, the weather is so sort of, it's like it's slightly out of season nowadays. Pete says some of the shit on Etsy is trash. I've seen a ball and chain with a nut and screws, random hardware as a pendant. Yeah, and some of it is utter fucking trash. Some of it's really good, interesting stuff. But then, you'll get stuff like that, utter fucking bollocks, or you get stuff that people are selling on fucking AliExpress. Well, that's not handmade. And I know maybe if you don't say it's handmade, that might be okay, but I can't remember, I don't know, but that was the point of Etsy originally. Etsy was like handmade stuff, wasn't it? It weren't people getting bulk orders of fucking lighters off of eBay and sending them for fucking quid extra on fucking Etsy. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I've got really fucked off when they did that to me. And it might have been an automated thing, I don't know, but you couldn't get much. So my quivers are literally made with, at the time I was making them, I used to use a fucking drill that you use like that. Because it only needs holes to put the mount on. And to save me having to get a drill out, I put a little 3mm drill bit in a hand crank drill. Because all I had to do was that, and then it was done. There's no point getting a drill out. I use my pillar drill now. So hand crank drill, a heat gun, and everything else was files and sandpaper. Yeah. You couldn't get much more actually handmade. It is handmade by little kids in sweatshops. Good point, yes. Fucking hell. Oh, God. Yes. Fuck's sake. But yeah, I couldn't believe that. What a bastard. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Come and have a chat with us. Who are my top fans? Peter's #1 fan. Pete, you can't really travel far, can you? Because I was going to say, if you can get about when we do our summer road trip, but feel free to meet us down south somewhere for a day trip. Come and meet Stu and Timbo if you wanted to. You know what I mean? Possibly a secret guest as well. But yeah, just saying, I'd always like to see you, Pete. But I know you're a bit like me, you can't really get about, and yeah, but you're always willing to meet. But yeah, we're going down instead of up this time, so there's always the option that if we ever do camp in Richardsfield, that's a bit closer to you. Yeah, that would be in like July time. Not Richard's thing, but the road trip down to Cornwall will be but it's like I'm just a hermit. What's a helmet? Well, if you ever want to, if you suddenly think, I wouldn't mind doing that, just let me know. But yeah, you'd have to meet us. That's the only problem because we're sort of travelling down and back up. But we're not won't be going higher than London. Yeah. That's a fair bit for you. You'd have to get down. Well, I wasn't calling you a helmet. I thought you was calling yourself a helmet. But yeah, you're always welcome, Pete. It'd be nice to see you again. It was good fun around yours. That was good fun, that was. Even if it was, it was a reasonably quick visit. It was nice. It was nice. Don't you dogs me? Oh, that's the fucking thing with... Do you know how that happens? Partly how it happens anyway. It generally was my own fault. I've noticed... I know a load of people's names now from YouTube who I don't think would put their names out freely because Instagram is now connected to Facebook. So I am friends with people on Instagram. I am now getting friend suggestions to those people's real fucking accounts. Yeah. Because I've had to put mine that only people who are friends or friends of friends can see my name on there. You have to be a friend of a friend to be able to see me on Facebook, but these people aren't aware of that. So I've seen quite a few YouTubers now who I know, like, they're full, yeah. Can I get friend suggestions for them because I followed them on Instagram? Fucking thing. I can't even remember what happened. What happened? It was something to do with Facebook, wasn't it? Yeah, like Jeff Smith, yes. Yeah, but yeah, true. That's it though, Peach. Do you ever watch Cutlery Lover now? Oh, duck's down. He's always been free with his full name anyway. Do you ever watch Cutlery Lover anymore? I sometimes occasionally, like some of the old school lot that I used to talk to regularly before they had big channels. I go and check them occasionally to see how they're doing. Because he don't comment on... Jeff used to comment on all of my videos and then he just suddenly stopped. But I'm pretty sure he still does comment on other people's videos. I think a lot of them stopped after I stopped doing Knuckle Duster videos. Maybe they thought I'd deleted my channel or something. But you'd think I'd still pop up for them though, wouldn't you? But Jeff hasn't commented for years. Scallagrim hasn't commented for years. Although, Scal did like feature some of my videos on that arm crossbow video, so he still knows I'm about. But sometimes he does random videos, some food and hot sauce. Yeah, well, I know the good thing with Cutlery Lover, he never has changed. But I don't know. Yeah, he still does the exact same thing he's always done, but that's what people want to see. But I think that's partly why he's managed to grow his channel successfully is by doing that. You gotta just knock out the same shit constantly, but I don't want to do that, and I will always refuse to do that because I'll do what I want to do. I'm not fucking just knocking out the same video every fucking week for years just for fucking. So YouTube share it. But it does make it very frustrating that because I do all the different stuff and very different stuff, it doesn't help my channel, sadly. But yeah, well, it is what it is. I still enjoy it. But yeah, I still... the last comment I left on Jeff's videos... Now, if anyone's watching this can answer this question, please do. Because I know the answer... But if you ask anyone who does videos on it, they will not answer you. So the question is, when you eat that really, 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 really fucking high Scoville chili sauce that's so hot some people act like they're dying when they take it, does that burn your arsehole when it comes out? Because if I ate that kind of chili, it fucking would. And it would feel like someone literally had a fucking lighter on my arse. Hello, Spacey. How you doing, mate? Luba. Is it Luba? And he said, how many search warrants have you already been subjected to? My house over the years has been raided about 7 times, but never for my weapons ever. That's never been the reason they've ever searched my house. Not once. How you doing, Spacey? What have you been up to, mate? I won't be on for too much longer, I doubt. Barely see me anymore. I could shut the curtains and turn the light on, but you know. Yeah. 7 times over the period of about 20 years. You alright? You can't be seen, I don't think. Oh.
Sat there in the dark.
What?
Sat there in the dark.
Well, it just got dark without realising. Oh, look there now. Just covering it up so the tank didn't get seen without a mask on. Thank you, my queen. Hey, you just got back from the shops, have you, Spacey? Yeah, that's why I do a daytime stream. Don't forget to like this stream, everyone. Just have a little chat with us, you know. Talk about whatever you want. Got myself some new shot glasses. Because ours are fucking old. There's old ones as well. I'd class them probably antiques. So I got these. That's £3 for them. That's 6 in there, not 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. That's 50p each. Get anything interesting at the shops? Did you get to call anyone a parking wanker? Hopefully not. The dream is to go up to the shops and back without having to call anyone a parking wanker. I'd imagine then it's Spacey. Got fucking hiccups. A bit of fresh bread. Nice. That's the dream, isn't it? Get up there and back without ever having to utter the word parking wanker. Isn't it? I'm just visiting Metallic at the minute. I'll be back soon. Yeah, I'm sat in our kitchen. I don't look so pink now, do I? Yeah, we're just planning some a camping trip, but it's not happening now, but sort of later. But I've got to bring my camping stuff over here a bit at a time because I can't fit it all in the bag in one go. Beans on toast. I don't know what we're going to have. I might have to go up the shop and get myself something later because although Metallic's got food, obviously. Now, I'll probably just have what she has today. I don't know. But if I want like specific things that I want, I'll go to the shop and buy it. You know what I mean? Be prepped, yeah. Yeah, I had chicken nuggets in a fucking pita bread earlier for my lunch, and a chopped up mushroom. Yeah. Yeah, them notifications you can hear put in like this camping thing. I'm back. I ain't gone. I pressed the wrong fucking thing, went off. Been doing anything this weekend, Spacey? Me and Metallic might go and watch 28 Years Later, Bone Temple. Not today, but before I go home. Might do. It depends. Depends if we've got time or not. Oh, fucking hell. Quite cold. So yeah, how's everyone's day been going? I'm not normally streaming on a Sunday. Just indoors, are you, Spacey? Yeah. Yeah, next time I have a late night one, you have to see if you can get on with us. I know you come on pretty regularly, don't you? It just depends what you're up to, doesn't it? Yeah, late night evening ones, you know what I'm about. Well, I haven't done one for a while. Well, I had a month off a drink, to be honest. I've been drinking too much over Christmas, and it had started to do my head in a bit. And I was like thinking weird shit, and so I stopped for a bit. I smoked some dabs, yeah. I don't smoke now. I don't smoke, it makes me paranoid. But as long as I moderate my drinking, it's not too bad. It's just drinking all the time, just because it's Christmas. Sorting out gadgets, nice. Me and Metallica got to check these out. I haven't done it yet. I don't know how we'll check it. Because if she ain't got one in her home to detect, so camera detectors. That's a cheap one. And she's got she wanted. I bought her these for Christmas, but I don't know how you'd test them really, unless apart from with like a remote control or something that gives out infrared. Yeah, wireless signal and hidden camera detector. I bought like a handheld one and then like a little portable one so you can stick in her keys. Yeah. But I've never used one. I suppose I could put the camera on. Like my camera's on my phone right now and it is on. I'm pretty sure I charged this up as well. I thought I charged this. Them lights on? I thought I charged this one. I was going to try it. Yeah, I don't know how it works. I think you look through the thing. Yeah, I don't know. But I think you need the lights on and they bounce back somehow. I don't really know. But that's what she wanted for Christmas, so. I haven't got my charger in here anymore. I was going to fucking charge it. Don't know if the other one's. You're off, Peach. Speak to you later, mate. Cheers for joining in. I'll be home soon, so we'll do another live stream. Yeah, take care, mate. It was nice having you on. See you later, Peach. Yeah, I'll be on for a little bit more. Peach said, you could do Mortal Kombat cosplay, Mike. What with... what character would that be? Oh, fuck it. I'll leave it. I ain't going to mess around with them. There said, did you watch the Paddy Pimblett? No, I didn't, but I did see a couple of highlights earlier. He got he had a couple of eye pokes, didn't he? Yeah. The thing is, I always think, yeah, see you later. Oh, Kano, yes, I know you mean, Pitch. See you later, mate. Yeah. It's weird. They do like to sort of. No one in real life punches like that with their thumb out. You know what I mean? So, I'd say it's fucking deliberate. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really know a lot about it. All I know is that I could see a picture of Paddy with a fucking thumb in his eye. Yeah. Yeah, no, I like Paddy. Yeah. But yeah, the eye poking bullshit. Once you've been poked in the eye, your eyes are fucked. How can you. That's fucking. Yeah. Yeah. I won't be on for much longer. Been on for an hour and 38 minutes. But yeah, don't forget to like the stream, everyone. Have a little chat about whatever you want. Yeah, within reason anyway. But yeah, I haven't seen the fight. I just saw some highlights and I knew the result from Instagram and all that shit. So Luba T80, where'd you come from? You in the UK? Or you American or what? Or could be from anywhere, for all I know. So yeah, I know what. I think tomorrow's video. I'm pretty sure there is a video coming on tomorrow. Hey, from Germany, are you? Nice one, nice. Pretty sure tomorrow's video. But it's not my real name. No, that's all right. I didn't think it was. I think tomorrow's video is a 3-minute shorts video showing you how to make a survival walking stick. It's called a scout stick. So it's got some useful items on it. It's a measuring staff, has a hook on it, paracord, measurements. I said that, didn't I? Reflective bits. Oh, and like a 90-degree holes in it, so you can work out angles and stuff like that. Yeah, that's going on tomorrow. Now, partly why I asked where you was from, Luba, is because because the names you can never tell. People have some such mental names. There's a bloke who comes on here called Frozen Undies. Yeah. That's why I keep looking. I was looking, did I say Luba T88? Could be Lubert 88. Yeah. So, Lubert, are you new to this channel? Have you found me recently, or this isn't the first? This can't have been the first video you've ever seen of mine, because if this is the first video you ever saw of mine, you might not even be aware that I even have any weapons. Right, I'll probably go off in about 2 minutes when it's about 4:30. Quite quiet now. That's been good though, quite enjoyed it. It's always different in the daytime. Less people on, and different people, which is good in a way, because you get to have different conversations. Otherwise, it's all right. I love the evening chats, but they're very different to daytime chats. Depending on who's on. So yeah, tomorrow's video will be Scout Stick. The day after that, I don't know what days they are, but there's a 3D printed crossbow accessories video, and then there's another shorts. You're just scrolling your live feed, usually just Turkish knife vendors. Ah, no, fair enough. Yeah, well, yeah, it is weird what you say, but no, nice of you to come on and have a chat. Yeah, I do appreciate it. Yeah, I'm normally sat in a room with all guns and knives behind me, but I'm visiting my friend at the minute. My algorithm's very weird as well. YouTube tends to send me people building houses and stuff like that, kind of stuff, and sort of prank type stuff, and maybe the odd YouTube. You wouldn't see graphic fighting, but you see a bit of that kind of stuff. My algorithm on Instagram tends to be bikini model type stuff, and people getting run over. Shit like that, yeah. And then Twitter's even fucking worse. Twitter, you see stuff on there that you don't want to see. Yeah. They're they go from one extreme to another. So YouTube's the least extreme. Because YouTube, you won't really see half naked women as much, will you? Not as much as you will on Instagram. And you go on Twitter and you're seeing full on everything. Yeah. That's what it is. The thing with Twitter though is because it's who you follow on there, and the people you can follow can share stuff from other websites that aren't necessarily censored. Whereas Instagram, it's what they upload, and YouTube is what you upload. Yeah. Right. Thank you for watching, everyone. I do appreciate it. It's been quite a good, fun live stream. There's plenty of videos coming on in the week. Yeah. And I don't know when I'll be live streaming. It'll be random. So don't forget to like the video. definitely subscribe, especially if you'd like just having a chat about anything. Could be weapons, could be films, whatever. Definitely subscribe. And don't forget you can become a member of the channel for as little as £2, and there should be a thing saying join somewhere. And then there's one-off donations if you want to do that. And that does help me because it helps pay for me to do things. Take care, Spacey. We'll have a chat soon, mate. Good night, everyone. Well, good afternoon, everyone. See you later. Cheers for watching, everyone. I do appreciate it. See you later. Oh, I'm going to have to wait for that notification to go now because I've touched it. See you later. Cheers for watching, everyone.